going. Because every time they pass some type of stimulus, every time there's a banker bailout, something like this, the money disappears. Because nobody's tracking the money. Nobody's tracking the money for us. There's nobody going up there questioning them about the money. That's in the Constitution. Nobody can question Congress or question the president about the national debt. Can't question them about it. It is what it is. But we can track some of the money, but we can't track it all. But you look at it and you'll see a lot of that money is going into digital health. And of course, a lot of people are getting stimulus checks from it. As a matter of fact, a lot of people got stimulus payments today. And they're saying that probably by Monday, most of the people who have direct deposit will have stimulus payments by then, if you have direct deposit. So again, as I said in Age of Aquarius series, that this is what they're going to do, because they're going to give you a bunch of money. Well, it's not a bunch, $2,000, whatever they gave before was like 3,200, whatever it is, whatever the money is, under $4,000, under $5,000. But this is so when everything falls, people can feel like, it is what it is. They had to give us money to help us out. And then now the economy is in trouble, and they're going to accept what's going to happen with the currency change, which is going to be the next big thing. As you can see, it's always something. We're still going to be dealing with Corona for as long as these variants are out, and as long as they want to keep it around so they can, make something come out of it whenever they're ready to. So we're still going to be dealing with this for the year. And again, stuff is opening up. And as I talked about before in the video that got taken down, how can they be opening all this stuff up if we have these 7 new variants and strains and what have you? And as I read to you what the people were saying about, we're basically walking into, a big trap, you might as well say. And look at where the money's going. The money's going into. And look at what's happening with how they're dealing with coronavirus right now, as if it's, something we can brush off, which we should be able to, since the survival rate is over 90% right now. If you get corona 9 times out of 10, you're going to survive. It's not a deadly virus if people are surviving at a super fast rate. And almost everybody that gets it is surviving right now, unless you're over a certain age. So we got to think about that. And again, question and get into, I'm not getting into it too much because this video gonna get taken down if I start talking about too much. But you've seen videos. But again, it's been passed. That's one of the steps, as I outlined in the video, that will happen. Biden is going to spend a lot of money. Everybody knows this. And there's a lot more things coming that he want to do. And since they have control over the Senate right now, they're going to be able to pass so much stuff. And that's just an excuse. So people can say, oh, this is how all of this is getting passed. Democrats, they're passing all this and that, and they're doing. This is laid out. It's going exactly as they planned, as I laid out for you guys. And you can see it clear as day what they're trying to do. But this is just the beginning. I know a lot of people are happy to get stimulus. A lot of people are happy to get income tax coming up soon. A lot of people are going to go have fun and spend this money. But yeah, you're going to see what's coming up. And we got to definitely pay attention to what this money is going into. And we got to look at what the markets are doing. You see what they did Thursday once this was signed. And it's going to be a continued look, a continued talk going forward about, the economy and stocks and everything like that. Because again, we know they don't give a shit about us. So all this whole thing about America's Act and we care about America Act, whatever the hell they call this, the CARES Act, whatever they calling this crap, this whole stimulus plan, or, stand on your own feet, and basically trying to make it like, we got to give y'all this money so we can get the economy back and Americans can be proud and walk with their hand. And all this bullshit, that's bullshit. Plain and simple. They're trying to crash the economy. It's coming. Plain and simple. The dollar, the money is going to be a big issue coming soon, probably by next year, because you can't spend all the money he's trying to spend. And then, we're already, it was $27 trillion in debt. And then we spending more money, and that's not even going to get into all that. Who we in debt to and all that whole thing. Been through all that. But it's setting the stage for a lot of issues that we got to deal with, namely one with China. And then remember what took place before everything happened with the coronavirus, this whole trade situation with China. And now, with the EU, or with England pulling out of the EU, that's going to be a whole big trade situation there that's going to affect us. And then now trade with China, if that ever breaks down completely, we get everything from China. So what would that cost to start building everything back here and start manufacturing stuff back here again, which we obviously don't want to do. I mean, China is the largest holder of American dollars, plain and simple. And if they just all of a sudden say, well, until we get some tangible, real money for, this paper, for this dollars, we're going to hold off on doing this and doing that. And if China ever did that, stocks is going to plummet. Plain and simple. They're already discussing a new world reserve currency. They're already discussing it being not just America, but China and Britain involved in one global currency, because you can't do all three. We need one. And that's going to be one of the things they look to. Well, since we can't do all three currencies, we need one currency. It's a lot of stuff coming in. I'm going to keep on updating you guys on this. But as I said, I talked about most of this in the series, Age of Aquarius series. Get those videos and guys take advantage. And this stuff has been up for a long time. A couple people said about the sales. Prices change, but I always lower the price, and they always left up there longer than I say. I say it's only gonna be up there till Saturday, be up there for a month. So you guys just got to take advantage of it, because it's there for now. And I get the emails from people who, people going through Corona and issues with their job and everything like that. This stuff has been up here for a long time. I rarely go in and change it, but it's been there. There's a lot of people who coming to the site, new people coming to the site who's seeing and not understanding how long this stuff has been up there and how long the site's been up. But I don't like how payloads is working. You guys know a lot of the whole thing with the download system is just they're not acting right, and people are not getting the downloads after they pay. It was always an issue, but I always correct any issues with digital downloads. So you guys can always email me if you have it. And just remember, once you pay for the download, it's yours. Whenever you need to download it, all you have to do is go into the site and request more time. You'll get more time. But that's going to be done. So, the new platform is going to be way better, much easier. And you guys can get a little peek at it here. It's going to be definitely a different system, and it's going to be implemented into my system. That's going to make stuff a lot easier. But we're working on it and working on a lot of other stuff. Me trying to basically, get around what's happening, because as I talked about, and as I said, the video will be coming soon about stock market and how you guys should definitely take advantage of what's happening and make money off of it. If you trade and you understand what they get ready to do. Digital health, as I said, you don't know exactly what that is. Look into it. Look at digital health. If you got a smartwatch, then it's digital health on that smartwatch. Digital health is about to be everything. And as we talked about with the nanoparticles, that's a big part of digital health. Having these nanoparticles, which later on they're going to make a big deal out of. Because as I said, they're going to come out and say this has been the savior of mankind. These nanoparticles saved us. And it's, by the way, this is what else they can do. And now, boom, you connect it to your phone, your body. It's been a lot of memes and jokes about this whole thing, but yeah, they're telling you, if you read the reports and the documents they put out themselves, they're telling you. So, as I said, make sure you guys see Digital Self and really get into this information. But I'm going to keep putting stuff out. But I want to thank everybody who's been supporting. And thanks for taking the time to watch this video. And as I said, take advantage of these sales. There are 3 new DVDs coming up this week. You guys should start seeing them this weekend, probably a couple of them. But get ready to put out a bunch of them that I had worked on before, but I had to tweak. But you guys are about to see these new videos coming soon. But, look out for them. Never Pay Again members, you guys know where to go. Again, all that's going to be locked off. So again, this is your final shot to get in there. So try to get in there. And as I said, that group is going to be the group. If you're in there, you're part of that group. That's going to be the group. There won't be a way for anybody to get in there after that, because of how the platform is going to be set up. So we can find another way, which I doubt, because we're not going to edit the platform that much for 1 or 2 people. So get in there now. I'm going to leave it open for as long as I can. But soon as the app is finished being processed with Apple, that's going to be the end of it. And as I said, the whole site is going to be completely changed and everything's going to be updated. And, as I said, I have courses coming, cartoons coming, so much coming to the site. And to all the people who sent me emails and messages about their businesses, all of that is going to be going up there. A few of you guys set up groups on the site that's still going to be available, but there is going to be a huge platform for Black businesses that, people are going to be able to target and know exactly where you guys are. And it'll just be what you guys offer and a way for you guys to really, reach conscious people, because there's a lot of people that, paintings, art, sculptures, a lot of conscious stuff. And it's a lot of different ways people are trying to sell their stuff. But it's going to be better to do it on a platform where you have conscious people who understand what you're putting out and they want to support. So all that is going to be on the site. And I didn't forget you guys. I still have everybody's information. That's all going to be implemented. But again, thanks for taking the time to watch. See you next video.